I'm looking forward to getting some Egyptian food. Doesn't fool sound yummy?
You don't have to call me a fool just because I don't know about Egyptian food.
I'm not calling you a fool. Ful is a dish made from fava beans. Egyptians eat it more than any other food.
I guess there's little hope for finding a nice juicy steak then, isn't there?
It's pretty incredible to think that Egypt was ruled by the pharaohs for like 2,500 years.
Crazy,
Like
huh?
Pharaoh Fawcett. In the original Charlie's Angels?
Right, Hawkins.
Huh.
Wow! Look at how huge the Great Sphinx is.
Impressive. Do you remember whether pharaohs were actually kings, or did they get elected by a council?
That sounds like a piece of information that you'd find in that database of yours.
Alright, well, hi brainy kids. We're in Egypt, we're looking for something, I can't remember. So let's get into it. Okay, so let's have a look in here. A puzzle!
These symbols kind of look like they might mean something.
I
Maybe.
think you're right about that. We'll come back if we find any clues as to what they are.
Good thinking, Jules. I suppose we'll take a look over here first.
The Nile River Valley is home to 99% of Egypt's people, and so important in Egyptian history.
Cool.
My
Who's that?
brother was stationed in the military close to here. He explained to me that people in hot, dry climates wear robes and head coverings to keep the surrounding heat away from the body. Kind of the opposite of what you'd expect, huh?
Yes. How would that work?
The Great Pyramid here at Giza was built to honor the pharaoh Khufu. Then the Great Sphinx was built during his son's reign.
Who was this Pharaoh Khufu that he raided all these big monuments?
There's got to be some reason you carry that database around. Check it out.
I'm not gonna do that. What's this?
Fascinating, aren't they? Hieroglyphics are the ancient Egyptian form of picture writing.
Not the easiest thing to translate, even for me. Sometimes they're meant to be read left to right, and other times right to left. Carmen had some degree or other in the study of hieroglyphics.
They're just emojis. Ancient emojis. Okay, this is, Alright, what do we got over here? A person! They're putting a thing on the
She
wall
sure
and
didn't
running
want to
away.
talk to us.
No,
I wonder what kind of funny business she was up to. I
just
smell
clowning around.
I think you smell the remains of that taco you stuffed in your pocket in Mexico. Chief, what do you think?
About the food smell or the suspicious woman? I'll put out an alert on a suspected bio agent hanging out near the Sphinx. We'll see if we can track her. Meanwhile, check out the area. We've got to figure out what Carmen Sandiego's plans are. Chief signing off.
My chief. Oh, there's some stuff here. Okay, what's this?
Nice jewelry, but it doesn't look like it was made around here.
Let's use my trusty Watson clue analyzer. That should tell us where it came from.
If you insist.
Alright, what do you have for us, Watson? 22-1B. Alright, India.
An Indian earring. And just what I thought, Carmen Sandiego's fingerprints are all over it.
It comes from around Agra, near the Taj Mahal. Well, 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 she's been back there again.
Looks like we're going to India after I pip the, this thing.
Buenos Aires, huh? We should keep this card
Argentina.
in that clue storage of yours.
Alright, so, Argentina or... Let's try... What was the first place again? India.
India awaits, and I'm ready. I'll use every procedure in the book till I find Carmen Sandiego.
I bet you
know
will.
She's there. I've got a gut feeling.
Well, I've got a gut feeling too. But I think it's the airline food.
Haha, it's not that bad.
When we've searched this area for signs of the Egyptian Senet table, I want to get back to New Delhi.
Why? The capital of a country isn't the only cool place to hang. I'd rather visit Mumbai, which was called Bombay the last time I was here. You know, Bollywood.
Bollywood?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Bollywood.
they call it that because of all the movies made there.
It's true. Alright, let's talk to old mate. Hey, dude.
Oh my goodness, it's you two again. The secret spy agents, right? I've been keeping my eyes peeled since you left. For suspicious persons, you know. I have very helpful information for you.
Really? Well, great.
That tall lady in red you mentioned before. I have
Yes.
seen her yesterday. I was very sneaky. She dropped a piece of paper, and I got it right here. She did not suspect a thing.
Thank you so much. I think you'll make a great secret agent someday.
I do not have anything else for you, but I will be keeping my eyes peeled.
But what is this thing? Some sort of instructions?
Must be. Hieroglyphs. Okay, I think I have an idea.
Such a diverse group of people here in India. It's great! The database indicates that most Indians are Hindu, but there are many other religions as well.
Is that a flying saucer? Okay, let's go to Argentina.
Quick, Jules, what's the capital of Argentina?
Buenos Aires.
I thought you might know that.
Then why'd you ask?
We have to talk about something, don't we?
Look, Pampas.
Who are you calling Pampas?
I'm
Oh.
Pompous.
You mean Pampas,
Oh.
Argentina's grasslands.
Exactly. And
Oh,
cowboys
Pampas
down
grass.
here are called gauchos.
I knew that too, of course.
Well, hey, gaucho. Any ideas where we can round up the stolen Egyptian Senet table? This place looks kind of deserted.
Not sure. Let's have a look. What do we have over here? Some pampas grass.
We had pampas grass around the ranch where I grew up. It's popular as a decorative plant back home, but it grows naturally here.
And, ooh, a thing.
Operation was successful. Vial security level Alpha 1. Monitor Acme 1 and 2 and report. Codename Hielo. Red Lady 1 out.
I just love finding these things. Sounds like Vial agents may be watching us, though. And what does that code name mean?
Hielo. It's a Spanish word. It might be something to do with Spain or even Argentina, since they speak Spanish here too. But it's the
Could be.
meaning of the word that's puzzling me. I need to make a note here in my journal.
Why? What does it mean?
Hielo means ice.
Nice. Okay, what else do we have here? Some cows?
The Andes Mountains line the western edge of Argentina, all the way down to Patagonia.
Ah, Patagonia. Not many people live around there, but the mountains are incredible. A real challenge to climbers.
They sure look great.
Beef is one of the most popular foods here. It's no surprise that it's one of Argentina's main exports. Other countries must like it too.
Sounds like you would get along great here.
Yeah. Hey, that's nice. What's in here? Ooh. Australian flag. Ooh, a calendar.
An old
No,
newspaper
that's a newspaper.
article. And did you
Ah.
read it? I gotta update my journal.
So, someone besides us has been here recently.
Interesting. I wonder who.
Curious.
This is
The
a calendar.
Alhambra, eh? It's not in Argentina, that's for sure. Maybe the database could help.
Good eyes, Hawkins. I'll
That-
note it in my journal.
Looks like it would be in Spain, maybe? Paris, Latin America.
Check out that flag on the wall.
Australian
That's definitely
flag.
not Argentina's flag. How strange. I bet my database could help us figure out which country it's from.
No, it cannot, because I already know. So, Spain, then Australia.
Now, Madrid's the capital of Spain, and we're not even going there this time?
Not
Nope.
this time. We're flying into Granada. Keep your eyes open for the Rock of Gibraltar. You'll be sorry if you miss it.
What's so special about a big limestone rock?
This is a huge limestone formation. It sits in the Strait of Gibraltar, the narrow entrance to the Mediterranean Sea which separates Europe from Africa. You can deduce that it's a fairly important chunk of real estate. Comprende, amigo? The chief
Must be.
said this villa had been rented by a vial agent recently. We need to keep our eyes open for a clue as to where that Senet table might be stashed.
Yeah, this is some
Well,
fancy place.
huh.
And isn't that big building over there the Alhambra? Magnificent.
Well, did you know this fact, Mr. Trivia? There's an unusual carving at the gate of the Alhambra of a hand and a key. According to Washington Irving's tale, the hand will one day reach down and grab the key. Then the earth will open and the hidden treasure will be found.
Washington Irving, the Legend of Sleepy Hollow author?
That's right, Hawkins.
Huh. Very interesting. Well, there's that castle we saw in that picture. There's a wheel design. Oh
Spanish
boy.
oranges are famous, of course.
I'll click
But
it
you'll
after she
also
talks about
find
this.
other citrus fruits, not to mention grapes and olives growing around here.
Yay. Alright, let's do it.
Looks like we interrupted someone's game of chess. Check it out.
Giant-sized. And look, there's that wheel design again.
I'll take a photo of this. Whenever we see that design, Carmen Sandiego is definitely involved.
Wait a minute. This isn't just the design. Take a closer look.
Wow, I didn't notice. These look like drawings of the items Carmen's been stealing. At least 5 of them look familiar. Let's call the chief and see if she has any information on this villa.
The villa? As a matter of fact, I've looked into it further. It once belonged to a reclusive Portuguese explorer. No one knows much about him, but there's a legend that he had a great treasure.
That diary page we got in Thailand. Do you suppose it could be the same explorer?
It could
My
be.
intuition tells me that explorer, the wheel design, and a great treasure are all connected. Now, why would Carmen want the gems from these things?
Why
And
would
are
she?
the other 2 items on her list?
Well, I say you'd better note all that in your journal, regardless of what your intuition tells you.
Okay, what else do we have? We had to go to Australia.
It always blows my mind to think that back in the days of colonialism, like, 1770? Someone like Captain James Cook could just sail to Australia and claim the whole East Coast for Britain.
I
Yep.
know. Australia only won independence in 1901.
It's
Apparently, the government is finally now working to help the native Aboriginal peoples regain title to some of their lands.
true. Huh.
Hey,
They
all
wish.
right. This part of
Oh,
Australia is a
it's
happening kind
disappointing.
of place. Sailing, soccer, restaurants, you name it.
A lot of Australians must agree with you, because more than 80% of them live here on the southeast coast.
It's
in
true,
cities
I
like
do.
Sydney or Canberra, the capital.
It's
Most of
pronounced
the rest
Canberra,
of
you bloody
Australia is
person.
desert.
Well, I
Mate.
want to take a look around this souvenir shop a bit. Maybe I can find a memento to take back to the States.
Who knows? We may even pick up a clue or 2.
You could pick up a... What is this, rock?
Cool. Rocks. One of the reasons Australia is prosperous is its large deposits of coal, iron ore, gold, and other minerals.
We do have a
You
lot of
think I should
rocks.
get some for the folks back home?
AC/DC.
Why don't you shop around some more?
Cool. Rocks. Everyone thinks koalas are so cute, but they're not as friendly as they look.
You're right on that one, Hawkins.
The Australian platypus is certainly unique for a mammal. Want to know more?
Spare me for now.
They have poison barbs under their flippers. It's weird.
Kangaroos, like wallabies, koalas, and wombats, are marsupials, carrying their young in a pouch.
See? See? I'm not the only one who carries things in my pockets.
Boomerang.
Hey, I know what that is. Boomerangs are used by some Aborigines for hunting.
Ooh, he seems suspicious. Off he goes.
Someone's been doodling here, and look what was on that person's mind.
All solved except for that one word. From the looks of this clue, I'll bet we can find the answer somewhere around here. Let's hang on to it.
The last clue is platypus. Okay, where are we off to now? Let's have a look-see. Well, let's
Boy,
try back to Argentina.
Argentina has amazingly varied climates.
And such a variety of wildlife as a result. Everything from penguins to monkeys.
Can't be a lot of countries with both penguins and monkeys. The Pampas is so
Yeah.
peaceful. Nothing at
Alright,
all
that's
like
enough out of you.
Argentina's capital.
Okay, shush. Alright, what do we have in here? Probably because I didn't look at these.
Buenos Aires, the capital of Argentina. You been there, Jules?
A long time ago, I remember driving on the Avenida Nueva de Julio, supposed to be the widest avenue in the world.
Crazy.
Fewer people live in the northern part of Argentina. There's probably not a regular supply of water in the Gran Chaco, but it sure is beautiful.
It sure is. Oh, there's something here.
Let's call this number and see who we get.
I missed that. This is a phone too.
Yes. Hi. You don't know us, but we're detectives from Acme on official business. Any idea why a Vile agent would have your business card? We found it in Egypt, of all places.
Well, this is interesting. Carmen Sandiego, she's the head of Vile, right? She contacted me a few years ago about a base I helped build in Antarctica. Before I retired here, I was a contractor working on scientific installations.
Oh, really?
Even stranger. Last night someone stole the plans for the underground vaults near the base. They're for the storage of dangerous chemicals and such.
How would we find those vaults?
They're quite a distance from the base, but there's a beacon at the base camp that turns on a signal at the vault. Here, write down the frequency you need to set it to. 857.
Thank you. You've
Got
been
it.
really helpful.
Sure thing. Anytime. Goodbye.
Yes, we got some great info from him. 857, huh?
Uh-huh. But
Also, you did
this
work
may
with an
sound
international thief,
strange.
so
I
you are
had
being
a bad
arrested.
feeling about him, Hawkins. He was almost too helpful.
Nah.
Yeah.
Really? Well, we'll keep our eyes open. What do you think, Chief?
I trust Jules' intuition. It's not often that she's wrong. Keep following Carmen Sandiego's trail. I'll get another agent to look into your rancher friend. Chief, over and out.
Okay, off to Antarctica.
I was just reading how at one point the UK, Norway, Chile, Argentina, Australia, New Zealand, and France all had overlapping claims to portions of Antarctica.
Right. And then they all agreed not to press those claims and signed the Antarctic Treaty, stating that Antarctica can only be used for peaceful and scientific purposes.
Maybe that trend will catch on with the rest of the world.
Let's hope.
Ha, ha,
I still can't get
ha.
over this place. And I thought Quebec was cold.
Ah, but there's more than just meets the
You guys
eye.
are wearing
It's thought that large
casual
reserves
clothes in
of
the middle
oil
of
lie
Antarctica.
around the coast, and there's definitely coal underground in some places.
Well, I tell you, they need all the fuel reserves they can get around here. Because it's cold. And where is everyone?
This place does seem deserted. Strange.
I love how there's a big thermometer on the side of the hangar too. That's hilarious. Alright, what do we have? Jet ski?
Hey,
No,
check
snowmobile.
out the snowmobile.
Ah.
Let's go exploring.
Hold on, Hawkins. In this weather, we'd get lost without a signal to follow.
What weather? It's pretty clear. What's this?
Looks like a key might have fallen out of the storage unit. But how on earth can we find it in all this snow and ice?
It's not that much snow and ice. Okay,
More than 40 research stations can be found on the continent. Scientists can study global warming trends by monitoring the ice sheet.
The climate is so harsh here that only a few insects, mosses, and lichens can survive. Some lichens may be up to 2,000 years old.
They must be liking it here.
Ha ha ha. Antarctica is a fragile and unspoiled continent. There are fears that development here will ruin all that.
yeah. Well, here we are. A rock.
What a cool hunk of rock. It must be a meteorite. Here's a cool factoid. Since 1974, more than 14,000 meteorites have been found in the ice.
Ooh, a thing.
Oh, cool. You'll never guess what this is.
No, let me guess. An Acme 5XQ3 Turbo What's-It with an X-ray tweeter.
Do I detect a note of sarcasm in your voice, Jules? Actually, it's an Acme MV24 molecular scanner.
Ah, yes,
But
whatever
what's
that
it
is.
doing here? Chief?
Very interesting, Hawkins. Security mentioned the theft of one of those from our operative in Buenos Aires. Hang on to it. It may prove useful.
This is a biography of James Cook. In the 1770s, he sailed below the Antarctic Circle, looking for a fabled southern continent. All he ever saw was lots of ice, but he knew there must be a continent there.
Here's the thing.
Hey, check out
Oh,
that
that must
cool
be the beacon.
transmitter over there by the
What's
window.
that, 547?
Look, at the window. Who is that?
Carmen.
What on earth? Quick, after
That was a
them.
weird facial expression.
Oh no, we're locked in.
Oh,
Don't
no.
worry about that. I'm prepared for any emergency. I thought I had it. Now, where did I put my refluxing lock disengager? Where'd you get that?
N424 electrosonifier. Standard Acme issue.
Now, where did they go? Looks like they hightailed it out of here. We need to figure out where they
Shame.
went. Maybe that transmitter inside can help.
But how
Maybe.
did they know we'd be here? Wait, that rancher from Argentina.
Done.
I told you he was up to no good. Okay, Let's see if we can input the correct frequency.
857. 205. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's really weird.
That's it! We can home in on that signal.
No, we gotta find that key first. I can use that clue thingo.
Looks like a key might have fallen out of the storage unit. We need to search around this area with the molecular scanner.
There it is.
Found something! My super spy instincts tell me that this may be useful.
My, what
Maybe.
keen instincts you have.
A key.
Useful key, huh?
If we get really stuck, we can...
I'm not stuck. You be quiet.
The key must fit the snowmobile. Climb on. Let's follow the signal and go find those vaults.
As long as you know how to drive this thing.
There's a first time for everything, Hawkins. Hang on.
Off we go. We're here. Ooh, what could it be?
Wow. This looks like some kind of crazy lock scheme.
Yeah, it's got Carmen Sandiego's name all over it.
But I think we're missing some clues. We need to search around some more.
Missing some clues. Okay, so do I have to go back and click the platypus to fix...
You ever go scuba diving?
No.
Waltzing
No.
Matilda. Hey,
That's not...
the Australian platypus is certainly unique for a mammal. Not only does it have a beak and webbed feet, it lays eggs. Oh, and I just remembered. The male has poisonous spurs behind each ankle.
That's it.
Mr. Trivia
Platypus.
does it again. The solution to the missing word in the crossword puzzle. I'll jot down that word.
Platypus. Okay, now we can go to an hard
You
to
know,
go.
I had...
Shush, go.
Wow.
No. Stop. Bip. Platypus. Okay. P is 3. How? Am I still missing a clue?
Listen carefully, agents. Egyptian hieroglyphs. Get the picture?
Jeez.
We sure... Let's...
Fascinating. These Egyptian...
Okay. I guess I just have to click these ones. So there's a weird H. Where's the weird H? Where's the weird... Come on, weird H. There you are. And you. And the reeds. And the ibis. And the ibis. And the eye. Done.
An electronic clue behind ancient hieroglyphs? Obviously, this was put here recently.
And that design links it to Carmen Sandiego. Yeehaw!
Yay. Oh. Okay. Now we can go do right time.
Remember... Wow. This looks like some kind of crazy lock scheme.
Yeah, it's got Carmen Sandiego's name all over it.
Well, let's see if we can figure it out. It looks like we've got all the pieces we need.
Yeah. To set the number on the lock for the letter P in platypus, it looks like we need to find the letter P at the bottom of the chessboard. And then look at...
Okay, I think I figured it out. L is 1. A is 5. T is 8. Y is 4. P is 3. U is 6. O1. 2. Did that just clear it? Dang it. Well, I tried. Yay, I did it. What's inside? Barrels.
Hey, this is quite a place. It's actually a bit warmer down here than on the surface.
Shh. Let's keep our eyes peeled and our ears open. Carmen could be down here too.
What is it?
This could get to be quite a maze.
More
We're
barrels.
not lost yet. That stolen item's got to be around here.
No, you just always...
You're sure we're
There it
not
is.
lost?
Trust me.
It's here. But where's Carmen Sandiego? I thought we'd find her for
thing.
sure.
But we found the Senet table, and that's
Oh,
quite a
Senet
catch.
table.
And we know that it's part of a greater treasure.
And just as we expected, there's the wheel design. Look, no gem.
Good. You're really working together on this. I think you're on to something with that explorer.
Thanks, Chief.
Carmen Sandiego's after a bigger treasure for sure. I've had another call, and...
And don't tell me. Carmen's
stolen something
round
else.
and valuable.
Hmm.
I remember the image from the villa near Alhambra.
You're right, Jules. You always did have a good sense about these things. It's an Aztec calendar.
Ah.
Circular, like you described, with a series of beautifully decorated rings and...
Uh-oh, who could this be?
And I hate to break up this little party, but I just couldn't resist. So you managed to escape my little trap at the base camp. I'm impressed, Jules. You and Mr. Hawkins are working together better than I thought you would. And you learned a little something at the villa, didn't you? But don't get cocky. There's so much more you don't know. See you around. Ciao.
See you, Carmen.
She did it again! You've
Ah.
got to stop her. Perhaps the best way to spoil her fun
Why
is to
me?
find that
Oh, right,
Aztec
it's my job.
calendar. A vile airplane was tracked flying over the Congo and then disappeared from radar. We lost the signal over the Ituri rainforest. I want you two to get over there pronto. Over and out.
Good. Somewhere tropical. I'm freezing.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
go.
Nice. We did it. Bye.